Hi guys, I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. Let's see what Spirit has for us for the next few days. Ascension messages. This is for anybody who's already gone through an ascension process, already aware they're on an ascension process, going through an awakening. What messages do you have for us, please, for the next few days? For all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please. Thank you. Bond with animals is going to start to deepen. This just may be that some of you are starting to hear the voice of your animals, maybe even connecting with healing, learning how to heal, things of that sort. But there's something to do with the bond with your animals. You may even have animals in heaven or that have passed that are communicating with you from the dead. I've had several instances where I've had a kitten from the past come back and I'd see a repeated energy. So some of you may be going through instances like that. I've also at one point heard my dog start talking to me as a very deep voice, and he didn't like to be called, I used to call him baby boy, and he hated to be called baby boy, so now I call him Bubby boy, because he had told me, don't call me baby boy, I'm not a baby. So some of you may just be going through sometimes of hearing your animals talk telepathically and knowing exactly what they may sound like, things like that. You're protected from all types of harm if you've been worried about whether or not you're safe in a certain situation. This is Spirit's way of saying so, but I do feel like for many of you, this is referring to a lot of things that may be happening in your life right now, tower type of moments, emotions, up and down, and this is just letting you know that everything's going to be okay. You don't have anything to worry about. For many of you, you're just going through an initiation energy. It's just helping you to become more of who you are. Reach for the stars. You deserve the best is what this card is referring to. Many of you are setting goals and putting in the time and energy needed to accomplish those things. For a lot of us, love and romance, flirtation, things like that, whether or not you're in a romantic relationship or not, is coming. For some of you, this is just a renewal of love is what I'm getting. Some of you may even be getting into an engagement or a marriage, but I do feel, even on the flip side of this, for some of you, this is just an angel helping you with unconditional love, being non-judgmental. That Christ consciousness type of energy is what I'm getting from that. What other messages do you have for us for the next few days? For all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please. What kind of messages do you have for us for the next few days? For all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey. Thank you. Am I supposed to take both of these? Am I supposed to take this one? Okay, so I do feel like a lot of the people that are connecting with their animals in a kind of supernatural way, telepathic communications, just understanding what their voice is saying, you're starting to get into the magic of what telepathy is and how to connect with it, how to understand it, things of that sort. So for many of you, it might not just be with animals. This could be with your angels, your spirit guides. This could be listening to higher self. 333. A lot of things that are happening right now have to do with the emotional body, is exactly what I was saying before. There may be some ups and downs with emotions is what I'm getting, but I also feel a sense of healing with this. So for many of you, there's a lot of healing that's going on. I do feel like the masculine is going through a releasing of people, places, and things that no longer resonate with their energy and moving into more of like their divine path, their calling, things of that sort. And the divine feminines are really releasing a lot of emotions right now, pent up emotions or emotions that are resurfacing from something from the past, so that that can just heal itself. So a lot of people that are in this twin flame journey are going through just that. Moving towards accomplishment of goals again is coming out. This is the Queen of Pentacles, and I feel like this is a card saying that you're putting time and energy into those things that are going to produce success and finances. For most of you is what this is referring to. I do feel like some of you are just realizing what it is that you want and desire, and you're going after it. You're somewhat business oriented, or coming into learning lessons on how to be business oriented, and maybe even around people that may help you with things of this sort. I do feel like A lot of you are seeing your worth. Okay, so these emotions that are processing might have something to do with self-esteem and seeing your worth and things of that sort. The Death card represents an ending to something and a new beginning. So this could be an ending to old thoughts, old programming. It could also just be referring to letting go of people, places, and things that no longer resonate with you, and then moving into new energies and new cycles. However, for a lot of you, this is the ending of the way that you feel about someone. Maybe you've had negative aspects of somebody that you've been with or somebody that you are with or what have you. And I feel like this is referring to letting go of those negative aspects and starting anew. So a redo or a restart. If you've been in separation, this is something coming back together for some of you, and maybe even going into commitment of some sort. Which card do I go to, please? Thank you. What other messages do you have for us, please, for the next few days? Next few days, Ascension messages, please. Thank you. You may feel as if your journey is going to be a long journey, that it's taken you forever to get to where you want to be. For many of you, you've probably been on this spiritual journey for several years, and there's something about this journey that just hasn't completely worked itself out, completely healed. Maybe it's programming that you haven't been able to change or something like that. But I do feel like this is telling us that everything is going to be okay. This is a card of love of life, things changing, getting better. I'm even feeling compromised with this card for some reason. I normally wouldn't get compromised, but I am feeling compromised. But I do feel like the most of the energies that are going on are these energies of transformation, seeing the magic that you hold within you, and not just the magic that you hold within you, but the magic between the spiritual aspect of things and the physical aspect of things. So many of you are probably engaging with, like I said, animal spirit guides, or maybe just your pets. Maybe it's your guidance that is around you, or your angels. And many of you are just starting to feel this totally different new love of life, even though there's some emotions that are going up and down and having to release things. I still feel like the most of you are feeling in this positive energy, wanting to move forward, feeling a lot of joy, even though there's a lot of chaos and confusion, maybe even a lot of challenges. Both cards are nines, so 9-9, you can look those up. That's about giving of your time and energy and service. It's of being of service to others. And then we have the Rider, which is talking about good news. This is good news of commitment, marriage, coming back together, a redo. This is also good news when it comes to letting go. So what I mean by that is, for those of you who are letting go of people, places, and things that no longer resonate with you, the good news is going to be that you're going to see there's a major transformation that comes with that. New people are going to come in. You're going to feel a sense of growth just because of letting go of those energies. But the good news is that you're growing, you're moving forward, gaining momentum. I feel for some of you, of course, this isn't going to resonate with all of you, but some of you are going to get engaged. I'm feeling engagement with this. So the good news would be, I want you back, or I want to commit to you, I want to move further, let's move in together, what have you. That's what the good news would be. For others of you, I just feel like most of this good news has to do with the transformation that's happening through letting go and this telepathy. So just feeling magic, that supernatural type of magic. Which cards do I go to, please? Thank you. What other messages do you have for us for the next few days, please? For all those who are already aware that they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please. What messages do you have for the next few days? You may be feeling as if the energy of chaos is kind of dominating you right now. Maybe feeling as if you're don't know if you're coming or going, feeling very, I don't want to say depressed, but very much in that energy of guilt. And I feel like this guilt is because of releasing things, letting go of people, places, and things that no longer resonate with you. So you may feel as if the universe is kind of controlling you, making you release things that you're not ready to release. But I feel like it's divine timing at play. For many of you, you may have some quarrels with these people that you're releasing and letting go of. I do feel like a lot of us, this is quarrels with family members, maybe even our parents. Explanations, I feel, are needed. And for many of you, those explanations are going to be like, I'm different now. I'm going through an awakening. I see things differently. I feel things differently. I understand things differently. And so these quarrels are going to come up because of judgment from others. Yes, they're saying. I do feel like you need to face yourself, though, in the mirror and realize that it's okay to express yourself in this divine way. Whatever way you have been awakened, it's okay to express yourself, but you will be learning lessons and who to share certain things with and who not to, what to share and what not to share, when to move, when not to move, when to talk and when to be silent. Things of that sort are lessons that you're probably going through right now when it comes to the family members around you. I do feel a lot of releasing, though, and this releasing is bringing me back to this card that you are safe. It's okay for you to let go of these things. It's also okay for you to invite new energies in. So as you're being forced to let go of these certain energies that may be holding you back from your divine life purpose or just happiness even, you're going to start to understand that you're safe, you're protected, that these things that you're releasing are helping you to feel even more safe and protected and less judged is what I'm getting from this. Many of us are just in this new energy of restarting some things, reinventing ourselves. This is also a card of accomplishment. For whatever reason, I'm feeling accomplishment, like things are just coming towards us. So manifestations, which makes sense with this death card, new beginnings and new information coming in that may give you some sort of support with a connection or whatever it is that you're releasing. But I do feel like a restart is happening for a lot of us. There may be some extreme highs of highs and extreme lows of lows as we're processing through letting go and releasing, as well as starting new beginnings. Anytime we're releasing and starting new things, it's like our mind plays tricks on us. 1144, guys. So for many of us, we're taking things to an extreme way, maybe overreacting or underreacting, not listening to people and hearing things completely out. I do feel like for some of us, some of the information that's coming in may give us some times of being freaked out or fearful, doubtful, insecurity. And for some of you, this is because you know, that some of the energies that are coming back towards you are energies that you've let go and you let go of for a reason. Now Spirit's like, hey, we told you that it's coming back. It's coming back now. It's going to be okay. You're protected. You're not going to be hurt again, whatever. And of course, that's not going to resonate with anybody, but that is actually kind of resonating with me. Which cards do I go to? Thank you. What other messages do you have for us, please? Thank you. Big picture thinking. This is about inspired ideals. Ideals that are taking you to a totally different place. Those ideals that are giving you some insight into things to start that will help you to accomplish those goals that you're wishing to accomplish in the first place. But this is Pleiades energy, so some of you may be connected with Pleiadians. Maybe you're a Pleiadian starseed. Maybe you're just connected with angels, even, because for whatever reason I feel very angelic presence when I'm connecting with the Pleiadians, so maybe even feeling that. But it is time to start a new adventure. Some of you are being pushed into a new adventure as you're releasing and letting go of all these people, places, and things and moving into these new energies. It's going to feel like an adventure, and some of you, again, are going to feel like you're kind of up and down all over the place, but still feeling grateful, still moving forward, still feeling as if things are being accomplished and in forward movement. So even though the chaos and confusion, the frustrations, it's still a lot of blessings, miracles, and things of that sort. The next card is surrender to the pleasures of life. This is, or surrender to the sweetness. This is about surrendering to the pleasures of life, allowing God and connecting with nature, even connecting with water is what I'm hearing. So for some of you, maybe meditation is needed, connecting out in nature. Yes, they're saying, but I do feel this card, all of these cards on this end are talking about love, romance, flirtation, taking something to a new level, restarting something, beginning something anew with somebody even. So take it how it resonates with you, but I feel a lot of love, a lot of unconditional love, a lot of renewal of energy. So if you're somebody that was with somebody before and things just didn't work out, 1414, and now things are starting to come back in a way where you feel like you're getting a redo, or this relationship is getting a redo, what Spirit is telling me is that it's going to feel like a totally different type of connection. So the way that it was before, there's been a lot of things in the background that's been changing and transforming that you couldn't see. And as you're starting to get back into this redo relationship, so to speak, it's going to feel brand new. The person or you or both have changed drastically. 1444, and it's just going to feel very, very new, and a lot of love, a lot of romance, a lot of passion. I'm feeling a lot of passion. I'm going to get a couple of these before, or want me to take all three of them. What other messages do you have for us, please? Unicorn, creative energy. This is about expressing your divine feminine energy, that nurturing side of yourself, creative. It's also about trusting in your intuition, but this is more so referring to following your passions, being creative when it comes to your passions. Accomplishing your goals through being creative even. And then we have the mountain goat, which is just telling us that you're probably going to be feeling a little bit off balance. But remember, when you're ending old cycles and going into new ones, you always feel that extreme energy, ups and downs, feeling all over the place, not knowing if you're coming or going or what you should be doing. So just hang tight, keep pushing through. Don't stop 5 minutes before the miracle happens. Expect change and be the change. And the last card is the mouse, which has been coming out quite a bit. This is referring to overlooking important details. Pay attention to the signs and synchronistic events that may be happening. Those internal voices that you're hearing with this telepathic communication that you may be receiving. I do feel like most of this telepathic communication is coming from animal spirit guides. So whether or not your pets are those guides, or it's deceased pets, or it's just animals out in nature that are connecting with you and trying to give you some sort of assistance or guidance, it's going to be happening in multiple ways. Pay attention to repeated thoughts, repeated music lyrics, things of that sort, and you'll start to understand that you've been missing something, and you'll get the bigger picture. I do feel bigger picture thinking also came out with this one. Heart chakra. I will love unconditionally. This is a center of compassion, love, empathy, and forgiveness. I am acceptance. Accepting things as they are now instead of focusing on the past with someone or some situation is exactly what's called for at this time. Today, I will sun gaze. I will receive upgrades to my DNA. I will get connected with the divine source, God, angels while sun gazing. My consciousness will expand. Soul star chakra. Connections with spirit and higher self are deepening. I will develop my spiritual abilities and psychic gifts. I will let go, ascend, transcend. I am enlightenment. And I am affirmations. I am protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind me. I am abundant in all areas of my life. I am trustworthy. And I was told to go back to this. I am protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind me. Even if you're feeling as if these energies are tough and in the midst of being blessed, you're going through it anyway, just know that the worst is behind you. The things that you're going through right now is just initiations into fulfilling whatever these goals or things that you're wishing to accomplish are. For some of you, this is going to be a connection with somebody or a restart with somebody. Is there anything else that I need to do? I'm going to get you guys a blessing card. I'm going to let you go. I'm not going to do any healing with this video. I am trying to do more healing on the side instead of in these videos. I don't know that a lot of people pay attention to it. However, if you are somebody that pays attention, just let me know down in the comments. Guys, don't forget that I do have a Facebook group that I do free and paid readings on. Usually it's around 7 o'clock at night when I do them. It's not every day of the week. However, the day that I do it, I will post it a few hours before I actually go live. So be paying attention to that. Please become a member of that group. I can't see your comments if you're not a member of the group, so you won't be getting a reading. But a blessing in relationship. A current relationship is reflecting something is wounded inside of you, a wound from long ago, perhaps even from a past life. Look within, find the part of you that is wounded, and send it love. And all will heal, and you will be stronger and wiser for it. For many of you, this is referring to twin flame connection. A blessed gift. Something beautiful soon manifests. Trust that all is unfolding in the most perfect way for you and all concerned. Have faith and continue to hold positive and loving thoughts. A blessed gift is on its way. I hope that you guys got something out of this reading. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow. If you're interested in a free reading giveaway, like this video, as well as putting your name or an affirmation, along with a date down in the comments. You'll be entered in on this list. I've got the hiccups. I'm sorry, guys. Entered in on this list to be able to win that. Don't forget about going and checking out my Facebook group. It's Healings, Readings, Empowerment, and more if you're wanting to join in on those free and paid readings. Thank you to anybody who is donating to my channel, or even setting up appointments with me. If you're wanting to do that, it is uniqueme303healing.net. That is my website. You guys can go check that out. I hope that everybody has a wonderful day. Much love to you guys. Bye.